Would you please stand for the processional and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag led by Melody Ewing and the National Anthem sung by MEC 2010 graduate April Sheffield.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Melody and April. Please join me while we observe a moment of silence. I want to extend a special welcome to our guests, parents, grandparents, extended families, and friends who have assembled here tonight to help us celebrate the graduation of the Gilmer-Pickens site Mountain Education Center school students. We have grown so large this year that we have 4 graduation ceremonies. Tonight we have the honor of presenting 46 students with their diplomas here at this site. These diplomas reflect not only the hard work and determination of these students, but the support of their families, those of you that are out here with us tonight, the community organizations, local businesses, the Mountain Education Charter High School, and staff, and the governing board. The board members for us tonight that are here are Mr. Brian Dorsey, the superintendent of Gilmer County School, Mr. Ben Jasper, the superintendent of Pickens County Schools. We also have Mr. Adam Hathaway, the principal from Gilmer County High School, and Eddie McDonald, the principal from Pickens County. We would also like to recognize Mr. Mitchell Barrett, who has worked with the Mountain Education Center High School for over 9 years and served as superintendent since it became a state charter school in 2007. During his time as superintendent, the Mountain Education Center High School has almost doubled in size and enabled more than 1,300 Northeast Georgia students to earn their high school diplomas, including the ones we have tonight. Mr. Barrett will be retiring for a second time in August and working on his farm, he says. So good luck, Mr. Barrett. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce the 2012 Mountain Education High School High Honor Graduate. Well, I'm having trouble with that, Mountain Education, aren't I? We're changing the name to Mountain Education Charter, and so I keep thinking about that. But anyway, Mountain Education Center High School High Honor Graduates from the Gilmer and Pickens side. Our first speaker tonight is from Gilmer. Stormiee Weaver has distinguished herself. She's distinguished herself by earning a GPA of 91.15. She is planning to attend Chattahoochee Technical College and earning a degree in Health Information Management. Stormiee?
Okay, I'm a little nervous, so it might be fast. The day I was told I was a high honor graduate for Gilmer MEC, I honestly was stunned. I always knew I would graduate with great grades, but to graduate with this honor was the best feeling to experience. Finally, I knew that all my hard work and late-night studying had truly paid off. I came to Mountain Education Center in November of 2011 with a goal to graduate early. That was the same month I found out I would be expecting a blessing from the Lord, a beautiful baby boy. Most teenagers my age would have been discouraged and wouldn't have taken this responsibility with ease. Knowing this encouraged me to work harder and to make something of myself, not only for my child, but also for myself and the rest of my family. Many members of the class of 2012 have also encountered situations that could have made it impossible for us to graduate. But with the caring staff at Mountain Education Center by our side, we strove for our high school diplomas. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone at Mountain Education Center who helped us in any way. But I want to personally point out a few of the staff members who treated me with extraordinary kindness and took extra steps to help me reach my goal. Thank you to Mr. Mount, Miss Cox, Miss Leanna, and to the lady who made it all possible, who pushed me, encouraged me, and made mathematics a friend, Miss Wilford. She is an amazing woman, and I thank her for spending the additional time helping me when she didn't have to. I'm sure there are several students graduating today who have had that one teacher who took the extra time and helped them, because that's what Mountain Education Center is all about: care, encouragement, and complete support. Every one of you graduating today has earned your high school diploma. I know you are all as happy as I am to say goodbye to high school and hello to our futures. I challenge each and every one of you graduates to succeed past your greatest expectations, to live life to the fullest and have no regrets, only memories of lessons learned. Let's start something new. Let's make our generation a generation to remember. We're the class of 2012. All right.
Our next speaker from Pickens is Hayden Mills, who distinguished himself by earning a GPA of 93.62. He is planning on attending Dalton State College, majoring in history, and eventually going to law school.
On behalf of my fellow peers, I would like to thank the administration, the hardworking faculty and staff, the parents, friends, and family gathered here this evening. None of this would be possible if it were not for you. Academia as a whole could not prosper if we were not given such selfless people. Many have sacrificed to supply us with an education, both in this generation and the generations before. And we humbly assemble here tonight to celebrate the ending of an era and the commencing of a new chapter of our lives. President John F. Kennedy once said, "The American, by nature, is optimistic. He is experimental, an inventor, and a builder who builds best when called upon to build greatly." I would like to encourage and challenge not only the graduating class of 2012, but everyone in attendance here tonight, to be the best at what you do, no matter where you end up in this life. When called upon to perform even the simplest task, take initiative and go above and beyond what is being asked of you. Always work with a sense of pride, believe in yourself, and utilize what you have learned in both your academic studies and life experiences alike. Mountain Education Center High School has given us the unique opportunity to work at our own pace. Here we were given the chance to delve into our studies and learn even the minutest details of a passage, a chapter, or the entire class. Some students have roved those halls more than others, but no matter the amount of time spent, we will walk away with our memories. The teachers, the aides, the counselors, and remaining staff will have a lasting impression on us, whether we immediately acknowledge it or not. Tonight, as we withdraw and get into our vehicles to drive back home, think about the future. Where do you see yourself in 5, 10, or 20 years? How can you make your dreams accessible? And what would you like to accomplish in this lifetime? It is never too early or too late to reassess your life, your goals, or your dreams.
Okay, thank you, Stormiee and Hayden. In 1993, the MECHS opened in Union County, and we graduated 3 students. Since then, we have grown steadily year after year. The Gilmer and Pickens site faculty and staff are proud of our 46 students present tonight and the 7 others who have received diplomas earlier this year. Tonight, we are pleased to have 24 honor graduates with us. In order to be designated an honor graduate, a student earning a technical career diploma must maintain an 85 cumulative average, and a student on the college prep track must maintain an 80 average. Under the new one diploma, a student must earn an 80 average. As you can see, we have a very intelligent group of graduates here tonight. Honor graduates, will you please stand? The plans of this year's class members are as follows. 61% plan to attend college, 11% plan to enter or remain in the workforce, 19% plan to enter the armed forces, and 9% are still undecided. Graduates, you have reached a very important milestone in your life. This is one of many, and I want to encourage you to remember that every day is a learning experience. If the MEC can be of any further help to you in your lifelong endeavors, please don't hesitate to contact us. At this time, I want to give a special thanks to the Gilmer and Pickens site faculty and staff. They are a very committed group who go way above and beyond and to help every student succeed. Faculty, will you please stand? Thank you very much for everything that y'all do for us and for the students.
I have some academic awards to present to students, but before I do that, I want to recognize another special guest. Pickens County Sheriff Donnie Craig is here as our special guest tonight. Sheriff Craig has proven himself to be a real friend of education in Pickens County and has become a very special friend of the Mountain Education Center. We have called on him for help several times this year, and he always came through for us. I can tell you that we have 2 graduates here tonight who may not have achieved graduation without a special collaborative effort between the Mountain Education Center and Sheriff Craig and his office. Sheriff Craig, we're glad you're here, and we're very proud of the working relationship that we have with you. Now it is my honor to present some very special awards. First is the President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence. At this time, I want to read a letter from President Barack Obama. Please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. I am pleased to join your family, friends, and teachers in recognizing this outstanding accomplishment. Education is the key to ensuring our nation's young people gain the skills and knowledge necessary to achieve their dreams and succeed in the 21st century. By earning this honor, you have shown a commitment to working hard in the classroom and to meeting the highest academic standards. Students like you will chart the course of our country's unwritten history, and I commend you for setting a powerful example for all young Americans. I encourage you to always set your sights high, and I wish you the very best in the years ahead. The purpose of this award is to recognize outstanding academic success in the classroom. To be eligible for the President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, students must earn a grade point average of 90 on a 100-point scale. This year, 2 graduates have achieved academic excellence at this level. Students, please come forward as your name is called to receive your award. The first recipient is Hayden Mills. And the second recipient is Stormiee Weaver.
We love you, Stormiee.
Congratulations, Hayden and Stormiee, and let's give them both another big round of applause. Next is the President's Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement. To be eligible for this award, a college prep student must earn a grade point average of 80, and a technical career student must earn an 85. This year, 22 graduates have achieved this award. Students, please come forward as your name is called to receive your award. Jessica Anthony. Brittany Blackwall. Sarah Brooks. Nikki Calhoun. Jesse Carlson. Alexis Clayton. Jesse Collins. Rockford Cooper. Corey Dempsey. Melody Ewing. Lainey Gravely. Todd Healy. Allison Hollenshed. Matthew Horton. Kirk King. Jacqueline Ledford.
Love you, Kirk.
Lindsay Powell. Zachary Ray, and I don't think Zachary is here. Allison Rhodes. and Ethan Rutledge, and I don't think he's here either. Okay, we gave them all a nice individual round of applause. Now let's give the group a nice round of applause. Several scholarships are being awarded this year to graduates who have excelled while attending the Mountain Education Center High School. We deeply appreciate the generosity of local businesses and organizations in their support of further education for our students. Presenters, if you'll follow along with the program, and when it's your turn according to the program, just come forward without introduction to do your presentation. The first presentation of the Amicalola EMC will be made by Ms. Fredna Stansel.
It is my honor to present the first scholarship of the evening on behalf of the Amicalola Electric Membership Corporation. On March the 29th, the EMC Board of Directors distributed scholarships to over 80 students, totaling $77,000. Please join me in congratulating one of our graduating seniors, Jeremy Sharp, who received a $1,000 scholarship.
Good evening. I'm Sandy Lipkowitz. I'm here representing the Big Canoe Chapel. The first thing I want to say is congratulations, class of 2012. We are all so proud of every one of you for sticking to this and getting your high school diploma now instead of waiting years down the road and trying to get a GED. Congratulations so very much. The Big Canoe Chapel will always provide a compassionate and caring central focus for the Big Canoe community and gladly share the monetary and human resources entrusted to us by God to reach out to people in need both at home and around the world. One way in which the members of the chapel seek to do this is through our Big Canoe Chapel Scholarship Program. This program is for young adults in Dawson and Pickens County. We want to enable them to grow into the men and women God created you to be. Today marks the 30th successive year that Big Canoe Chapel is able to offer scholarships to graduating high school seniors. The scholarship program was first introduced in 1982 with the goal of encouraging students to attend college. Since that date, over 1,800 students have received awards totaling $1,725,000. Tonight, we have 4 Pickens County graduates who will receive scholarships to continue their education. As I call your name, would you please come forward? Regina Buckner. I don't believe she's here tonight. Nikki Calhoun. Shauna Sear. And Casey Fawcett, whom I don't believe is here. Thank you so much. The best to all of you.
On behalf of the Community Bank of Pickens County, it is my honor and pleasure to recognize the recipient of the 2012 scholarship, Miss Christy Ramsey.
Jason Smith with ETC. Also, I've got Doug Harrison here, who is one of our shareholders and president of ETC. I'd like to say that we're also thankful to be able to be here, to be a part of the community, and wish all you guys luck in the future. We've got 14 scholarships that we're able to give out tonight, and we're going to ask as we give these certificates out if each individual could stay up and just stay on my left. We're going to line you up from the left to the right, and then get a group picture if that's okay. So we will start with Sarah Brooks. Rockford Cooper. Melody Ewing. Allison Hollingshed. Chrissy Newborn. Hayden Mills. Ashley Nichols. Alexis Clayton. Jesse Collins. Felix Garza. Joshua Goodwin. Alexandria Long. Lindsay Powell. And Stormiee Weaver.
I'm representing the Lions Club, and it's our honor to give 3 scholarships. First is to Matthew Horton. Brooke House.
evening. I'm Bill Gibson. I'm the current president of the Jasper Optimist Club. On my right is the treasurer of the Optimist Club, Bob Lewis. For 25 years, the Optimist Club has been presenting an award, a scholarship award, to the star student from Pickens High School. About 10 or 12 years ago, we started honoring the 9 semifinalists with lesser scholarships, but scholarships nonetheless. This year, it is our privilege to add Mountain Ed to that esteemed group who are receiving scholarships. And for the first time, the star student is from Pickens County, so it is our pleasure to award her a $500 scholarship. Melody Ewing, would you come forward, please?
Good evening. Congratulations, graduates. My name is Peggy Lester, and I represent Pearson Digital Learning. Tonight I have 2 scholarships I would like to award. The first is to Tim Cole.
You're looking good.
The second is to Lainey Gravely.
Go Tim! Go Tim!
My name is Harold Colbroth. I'm one of the site administrators at the Pickens site. I'm kind of representing the Pickens faculty and staff. Each year, the faculty and staff at Pickens site contributes to a scholarship fund in order to assist our graduates with post-secondary opportunities. This year, we will award 2 $300 scholarships. It's my honor and pleasure to present the 2012 Pickens Faculty Staff Scholarship to Brittany Blackwell and Jesse Paulson.
I also would like to congratulate all of you graduates and wish you the best in your future endeavors. I'm Mark Kratz. I'm a counselor at the Gilmer site, and I'm privileged to present 2 scholarships tonight. The first is the Ray Ann Haddon Scholarship in honor of Ray Ann Haddon, and this year that scholarship goes to Miss Jessica Anthony. And next is the Wade Smith Scholarship, and this is Gilmer's faculty and staff scholarship. And this year that goes to Daniel Reed.
Superintendents, I present to you and through you to the guests here assembled, the Mountain Education Center High School's graduating class of 2012. And I certify that a records check reveals that they have met all the Georgia Department of Education graduation requirements. Governing board members, will you please come forward and line up to congratulate all graduates. Jessica Nicole Anthony. Brittany Renee Blackwell. Tyler Andrew Brewer. Sarah Michelle Brooks. Taylor Scott Bryan. Michael Lee Cade. Nikki Lee Calhoun. Jesse Edward Carlson. Tamara Elaine Carmody. Alexis Aaron Clayton. Timothy Thomas Cole. Jessie Marie Collins. Rockford Jesse Cooper Jr. Shauna Marie Sear. Corey Sundance Dempsey. Molly Elizabeth Elder. Melody Louise Ewing. Felix Garza. Joshua David Goodwin. Lainey Dawn Gravely. Ricky Andrew Grizzle. Catherine Brooke Hoss. Allison Brooke Hollingshed. Matthew David Horton. Kurt Douglas King. Jacqueline Renee Ledford. Rachel Nicole McGee. Chrissy Odell Mewborn. Hayden Lee Mills. Joshua Dalton Malika. Ashley Nicole Nichols. Lindsay Dale Powell. Christy Lynn Ramsey. Daniel Lee Reed. Allison Marie Rhodes. Andrea Diane Roper. Jeremy James Sharp. Thomas Kenneth Stafford.
Go, Stormiee!
Ashley Renee Stanley. Bobby Mitchell Underwood. Stormiee Lee Weaver. Alexandria Michelle Willis. Okay, audience, please remain at your seats until the students have exited the auditorium. Again, I want to thank each of you for coming and assisting in honoring the Mountain Education Center High School's 2012 graduates. This concludes our commencement ceremony. You are now 2012 graduates.